Welcome to the WBC Arena. Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Up against them, one punch from the United Kingdom.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, wearing the white trunks with red trim, one punch.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Defense is not an option for these two. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpunch. Did you see that? Why weren't they more cautious? Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Come on, just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. down big time on the scores.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Switch on. Get this.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Now,
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this.
set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
His jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about...
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three. Oh, come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
What a massive upset this would be. Stumbling around in potholes. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. And
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Just stay.
it's your focus.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Can't land the jab there. Do you believe what we are seeing? Nobody home with that hook. That big hook. Hold that thought! The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Will the referee step in? Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on the introduction.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket them.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That big hook doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Usyk! You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You can't...
Let's start the sixth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no loops. Hold that thought! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
When you go out there, just take the round off, win the round on your job.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Fine, back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Hold it right there. They're in trouble. Looks like they should. Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Incredible act. Hold it right there. This may do it. And it took one punch to put one punch down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. You are the...
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response though. Got back up. Took a deep breath.
Oh, that's it.
Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery?
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And we may see an early stoppage here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Hold that thought. And now going for the fit. And one punch goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.